In this session, I'm going to solve questions 9 through 16. These questions are given on pages 493 to 495. This is section 5 of test 2 on the book. From where I have taken these questions is this. Right. In case of help, if you need help for any problem in mathematics and statistics, you can call me. My name is Sayyid Ali. This is my email address, sbarkat@hotmail.com, and this is my telephone number as well as WhatsApp number 00971 5331. I wish you good luck. So let us start. Question number 9 says, I store sells T-shirts, and I will use T for T-shirts, sweatshirts, and I will use S for sweatshirts, and turtlenecks, and I will use TN for turtlenecks. One day they sold T-shirts, sweatshirts, and turtlenecks in the ratio 2 to 3 to 5. Well, I did not say that. 2 is the number of T-shirts, 3 is the number of sweatshirts, and 5 is the number of turtlenecks. This is the ratio, by the way. If they sold 30 sweatshirts, S is for sweatshirts, how many garments did they sell? Okay, so let us write it like this. T-shirts, sweatshirts, and turtleneck, and the ratio is 2 to 3 to 5. And I add here a new cell, which is total. 2 plus 3 plus 5, the total is 10. Now, if they sold 30 shirts, that is, this is 30, the question is how many shirts in total did they sell? So let us assume that they sold X garments. Okay, now we will consider this number of shirts and this. Okay, now I can divide X by 10 and 30 by 3. So I will get X by 10 is equal to 30 by 3. Okay, now I can say this 30 by 3 is 10. 3 ones are 3, 3 tens are 30. Okay, so I've got X by 10 is equal to 10. I take this 10 on the other side and I will get X is equal to 100. This is the answer. So they sold 100 garments. I hope it is clear. So that was number 9. Number 10 is a rectangular box has height 4.5 inches. So this height is 4.5 inches. And base area is 18 inches square. So this is the base and the area is 18 inches square. What is the volume of the box in inches cube or cubic inches? Well, we are given the height. So the volume would be height times the area of base. The height is 4.5, or we can say 9 by 2, and the area of the base is 18. So we can say 2 ones are 2, 2 nines are 18, and 9 nines are 81 inches cube. This is the answer. 81 inches cube or 81 cubic inches. Okay, so that was number 10. Number 11 is very easy. I will transfer this to the right because it is a constant, and I will transfer this to the left because it is a variable. So I will get 5x, which is already on the left side, and this x on the left hand side will become minus x. Similarly, this negative 4 on the other side will become plus 4, and we already have negative 1 on the right hand side. Now, what is 5x minus x? 4x. And what is 4 minus 1? 3. So what about x? X is equal to 3 divided by 4. When this 4 is transferred to the right, it will go down in the denominator. 3 by 4 can also be written as 0.75. So this is the answer. That was number 11. Number 12. If a to the power b is equal to 4 and 3b is equal to 2, what is the value of a? Well, if 3b is equal to 2, can I say b is equal to 2 by 3? Okay. So what do we have? We have a to the power b is equal to 4. But we have found b to be equal to 2 by 3. So I've got a to the power 2 by 3 is equal to 4. Now, if I raise both the sides, the left hand side and the right hand side, 2 power 3 by 2, I can do that. But why did I do that? You see, this is 2 by 3 and this is 3 by 2. When these powers are multiplied, you will get 1. So you will get a to the power 1, which is a. What about 4 to the power 3 by 2? Well, you can write 4 to the power 3 by 2 as 4 to the power 1 by 2 to the power 3. Sorry. Now, what is 4 to the power half? This is 2. And what is 2 to the power 3? This is 8. 4 to the power half is equal to 2, and 2 to the power 3 is equal to 8. So what is the answer? A is equal to 8. This is the answer. That was number 12. We move on to number 13. If b is a prime number such that 3b is greater than 10 and 10 is greater than 5 by 6b, what is one possible value of b? Okay. Now, I will break this into two inequalities. One is this, and the other one is this. Okay, if I consider 3b greater than 10, I'll get b greater than 10 divided by 3, or you can say this is 3.3 recurring. In other words, this is 3.3333, and so on. Now, if I consider this 10 is greater than 5 by 6, b, now this 6 goes on the other side in the numerator and 5 goes in the denominator. So I will have 10 multiplied by 6 divided by 5 is greater than b. Now 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10, so 2 6 are 12 is greater than b, or I can say b is less than 12. Now here b must be greater than 3.3 and here b must be between less than 12, and b has to be a prime number. Now between 3.3 and 12 we have got 5 as one prime number, 7 as another prime number, and 11 as one more prime number. So we were required to find one possible value of b, which you can say either 5 or 7 or 9. Anyway, these are the three prime numbers which will satisfy this inequality. I hope it is clear. That was number 13. Number 14 is a dance company needs 2 dancers. Okay, from 7 available. 7 dancers are available and they need only 2. Well, I'm sure you know this is a problem of combination. Which is written as symbolically NCR, where N is the number of items available, in our case it is 7, and R is the number of items to be selected, in our case it is 2. And the formula is n factorial divided by n minus r factorial, r factorial. If you don't know what is n factorial, so then n factorial is equal to 1 times 2 times 3 times 4 times and so on times n. For example, if n is 5, let me say n is 5, so 5 factorial would mean 1 times 2 times 3 times 4 times 5. Okay, now as I said in our question, n is 7, so this will give me 7 C and R is 2. Okay, so this will be n factorial, that is 7 factorial. N minus R, that is 7 minus 2, is 5 factorial. And R is 2, so 2 factorial. Well, I can write it as 7 times 6 times, now actually it will be 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1, which is the same as 5 factorial, divided by 5 factorial, and 2 factorial is nothing but 2. So can I cancel 5 factorial with 5 factorial? Yes. And can I say 2 ones are 2, 2 threes are 6? Yes. So we are left with 7 times 3, which is 21. So 21 pairs are possible. So that was number 14. Let us move on to number 15. Question number 15 says a rectangle ABCD has a semicircle drawn on this side, and this length of this semicircle is 6 pi, and a semicircle is drawn on the other side also, and the length of this is 4 pi. Okay, we are required to find the area of this rectangle. Okay, now if I consider the middle point, then, and let me call it say E, then EC is radius of this semicircle. Now I'm sure you know that the formula for the circumference is 2 pi r, but we are considering half of that, so that will be simply pi r. But we are given that this is 6 pi, so this is 6 pi. Now can I cancel pi from both sides? And I will be left with r is equal to 6. So this r is equal to 6. Now if r is equal to 6, what about the length BC? This is also 6. So 6 plus 6 is 12. So I can say BC is equal to 12. Similarly, if you consider this arc, then you will have pi r, same reason, is equal to 4 pi. Well, I can cancel pi from both sides and I am left with r. By the way, this is the radius r, and this is equal to 4. So what about CD? CD will be 4, this is 4, this is also 4, so this will be 8. So for the rectangle ABCD, I know this side which is 12, I know this side which is 8. So what about the area? The area will be 12 times 8, that is equal to 96. Maybe it is centimeter, so centimeter square. This is the answer. Now I move on to number 16. Number 16 says that if fx is equal to x square minus 5, f6 is minus, this is minus by the way, f4 is equal to fy. Okay, so let us first find f of 6. For that, I'll replace x by 6. So I'll get 6 square minus 5. Now, what is 6 square? 6 square is 36 minus 5, and you will get 31. Let us find f of 4. Well, to find f of 4, replace x by 4. Because this is a square, so that will be 4 square minus 5. What is 4 square? 4 square is 16, minus 5 is 11. Okay, but this is f of 6 minus f of 4. So I will get f of 6 minus f of 4 equal to 31 minus 11, that is equal to 20. Okay, now this is equal to f of y. So I will get f of y, which should be y square minus 5. See this? F of x is equal to x square minus 5. So f of y will be, replace x by y, f of y will be y square minus 5. But we have found that this value is 20. Okay? See this? Okay, I transfer this 5 on the right hand side. I am considering this equation now. I will get y square is equal to this negative 5 on the other side will become positive 5, and you will get 20 plus 5. Okay, 20 plus 5 is 25. So y taking the square root, y will be plus 5 or minus 5. But we are required to find modulus of y. So modulus of plus 5 or minus 5 is 5. So what is the answer? The answer is 5. I hope it is clear. I wish you good luck.